Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. Yes.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. Yes.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. Yes.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. Yes.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. Yes.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you think it smelled like straight horse booty.
Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, one word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the Tabletop. Let's jump right into it.
Oh my gosh, Jeff.
It's finally happening.
He has arrived. The zenith, the denouement,
The Apex.
the apex. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
What the fuck is up, man? What's up, bro?
Oh man, y'all, round of applause.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what's up.
We were trying to make this happen, but I'm
Yeah,
so
bro.
happy, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited to be here, honestly,
I'm
bro. This
so
is
happy,
fire.
man.
That's what's up, bro.
Finally get to meet you in
It's been a
person,
minute.
bro.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
No, I definitely did meet you before I met you. The first time I think I met y'all was at Kev Speaks Truth Show.
Yeah,
bro.
he invited us after we had that interview.
yeah,
That was the
Yeah.
first time I
Right,
met you
right,
guys.
right.
Yeah, we
We
chopped it
did.
up like a little bit, but not too much. So yeah,
Type,
this is
yeah.
definitely
That's
a long
what's
time
up.
in the making for sure. Yeah.
Damn, that was what, almost 2 years ago.
I
right?
think so, bro.
Bro,
yeah.
time goes by like
Word.
Yeah,
Hey man,
fine.
when you grinding, bro, you ain't clocking.
Man,
the
you
time
look up
like
and all that time,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
That's real. How you been since then,
Man,
brother?
I have been a busy person, but I am good,
You
bro.
what?
I believe it, bro.
I believe
Yes.
it. I seen the socials going crazy.
Yeah.
The stories going crazy.
new album released yesterday.
New
Oh,
album.
2 days ago.
Album
Out now.
Yeah.
Villains Epilogue out now, man. Go get that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Just
Oh,
life.
man.
Just a bunch of life.
That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
That's
I feel
good. We
that.
keep grinding.
We halfway through 2025. How 2025 been treating you?
Man, 2025 was like a lesson. 2024 was a lesson. 2025 was a new lesson, you know.
Man, we never
But this
stop
one,
learning.
this one was definitely like a more calming lesson. It wasn't one to like test me deep,
Mhm.
but it was one to like show me where I need to go in a
I got you.
sense.
Man, I
And
feel that.
I think this one was as necessary as the last one, you know. But I just take it one day at a time.
Trials and tribulations, you know how that
Every-
works,
every
man.
time.
That's
Every
real.
time.
What do I always say? We only go up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Every new challenge is. I'm excited when shit gets hard. You know why? Pause.
Pause.
I'm excited when shit gets tough. When shit gets tough.
Hey yo,
Hey,
hey yo, hey yo.
And he said what he said.
Oh
bro.
man, I get excited when shit gets challenging.
No,
you know
because
why?
I mean you know something good is coming. bro.
Yeah,
That's
for
all.
sure.
I'm about to
For sure,
learn.
yeah.
I'm about
Yeah.
to learn. My brain's about to,
Exactly.
expand. My mind's
Mhm.
about to expand.
So,
We love it. We love it.
yeah.
So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
brother. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience, my man?
If you don't know me, I go by Almighty Apex for short, man. Whatever,
Yes, sir,
Fort
yes,
Myers
sir.
239, born
Ooh,
and raised.
yeah.
You know,
we love to hear that.
rapper, writer.
Mhm.
Oh,
trying to do modeling now, which is low key.
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
It's been a
Yes,
vibe
sir.
for
That's
sure.
what's up,
Yeah.
sir. The
Yeah.
triple threat. We love that. We love that.
That's Apex. That's me. Man.
Yes, sir. Okay. Let's welcome chat. What's up, Snot? Glad to see you. What's up, Smoke? This is who I wanted you to meet, man. If you wanna,
Yeah, he creates beats.
yeah, if you wanna peep
Oh.
game, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he makes beats.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Almighty _ Apex on IG. Hit me up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. Thank you for pulling up to the table.
Gracing us with your
Gracing-
presence.
No, thank you for having me,
Presence.
bro. Thank you for having me.
Like honestly,
Yeah.
I could say one thing I do appreciate is like we chatted about it earlier, but just you, Kaz, Vaughn,
Yeah.
the team, you guys are doing something that's different than what's been
Yeah.
done before,
Yeah.
because like me and my brother were born and raised 239. We've seen the eras come and go. We've seen even when Plies was popping off.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So like
Three albums in 16
three
months.
albums in 16
Then he
months,
disappears.
and then that's it.
That's still a full month.
That's
That's
right.
it. Yeah, that's
the
true.
legacy,
That's true.
right.
Yeah,
That's the legacy.
that's true.
Absolutely.
So-
We'll never forget Plies. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, but even thereafter, like a lot of artists who try to come out of here, they get squashed, they get shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no a real community that supports them. They don't really push them out there. No one's really like pulling up to the events and things like that. And it's like, and it's tough because it's like, how do we want to take that pride, and really rep 239, rep Fort Myers when it's like your own people don't even want to.
Yeah, like we all say, everybody's to themselves.
Everyone's to themselves, and like I don't want to say here's where dreams go to die, but it's like here's where dreams get tested.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dreams come here to get tested,
sure.
and usually like
How far are you willing to go, basically?
Right.
You
How
get what I'm
far?
saying?
right?
I mean, I'm willing to take it as far as I can.
There you
Honestly,
go.
like I definitely. I'm trying to think. Okay, when we started this,
Mm-hmm.
when we first started this, way back when, we were friends 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Like before any like musical note we tried to come up with, before any rap song was wrote, we were just friends first. We just connected on things that we liked and things that we enjoyed. We did share music, but like
Mm-hmm.
the core of who we were as people was like where we built first. And we always wanted to build better lives for ourselves. Music just became that outlet for us.
That's amazing.
That's just how it was
It's
built.
like God blesses you guys with the gift to be able to write music
Exactly.
and all that stuff like
and
that.
then like of course he put all of us, like thankfully we was in the same school, we had classes together, so we
Yeah.
were just already just like together, as
That's
since we was just
amazing.
already
That's amazing.
Oh, that's fire.
So
That's
wait,
origin story.
no,
time.
that
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
that is like family, like not even friends, that's literally my family. Like I see these people almost every single day. We talk, we have these like debates, we share life, like that's family for sure.
That's what's up, bro.
So when it came to music, like I don't know, like it was just such a like an easy mesh for us. We just had to do it, like we all loved it. For one, it did like come to a time where we knew we had to take it more serious than when we were just
I got you.
going to the homies closet to rap, setting up the mic
Yeah,
in there,
I remember Kaz telling us about
man,
that. Yeah.
it's been a long
That's
journey,
wild.
but like I want to be somebody that has his fan base and like is appreciated for sure, like
Yes, sir.
I want to have that voice that people go to like, I don't want to say lead the generation because that's a lot. That's definitely a lot.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
for
want,
sure.
I want people to, when they look back, they're like, no, Apex has been working. He's been doing his shit for the longest time. And like, that's a person that we've seen grow for sure. Like, I want my development to be documented and the people to grow with me. That's how I've always thought about it.
No, that's good because I think a lot of issues with rappers today is they start out genuine, but then they deviate and become something that they're not. Like you appreciate their music when they start from the beginning. Like everybody didn't know who Drake was until he walked out that car and said, "I wish I can F every girl in the world." But then after that, it's like now you don't even know who the guy is.
Now you don't know who Drake is.
Now,
Like, who is?
So
I mean, now you kind of do. Kendrick painted a
oh
prevalent picture of who he was, and that's another thing. Like again, like
Sus.
who I have been from day one is who I want to stay. I don't want 10 years down the line to be like, nah, Pex, you changed. You did X, Y, and Z for the money. You did X, Y, and Z for the fame. No,
and
bruh.
that's kind of the question I was gonna ask you. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do to tell yourself not to become.
Yeah,
you know,
how do you avoid temptation to,
because
like,
we're not in the same space as you, but
Yeah.
we're sort of in the same space in
Yeah.
the sense of, yes, we're podcasters, but we don't want to be. We want to keep what we do genuine and not deviate and be appealing to the public just so we can please them based off of what we do or the content that we put out there.
for sure. I
Yeah.
think it's a lot that plays into that. I mean, one major one, and it's like, it's kind of like also like a double-edged sword when I think about it sometimes, but it's the fact that like I'm still in my city, like I still got to see the same niggas that I went to school with sometimes. You know, I still got to see certain people, so it's like that mentality of like I'm better than anybody else like dies instantly, because like
Ego.
like if somebody likes my music better than somebody else's, that's great, you know. We still in the same place, you know, like we still at the same events, we still on the same stage, so I can't just
that's
like,
humbling as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo.
and again, like people hate that I'm
I
like that.
feel
They're like,
that.
nah, Pex, you should be more. But it's like we still are in the
We're
same place.
still here.
I don't have the grace to
That's
just
humble.
like
That's
outright
humble.
think
I
that I'm
feel
better
that.
than anybody
Respect,
else.
respect.
But also, you know, like I keep great people around me.
Gotcha.
You know, I keep like
People that keep
friends.
genuine.
Again, the same people that I've known forever. Kaz, Vaughn, all these people. My boy DJ. Like it's these same people that I started with that would never let me change.
Perfect. That's good.
Anytime
That's
I would
good.
even step out of line and be like, bro, you know that's not you.
call
you
That's,
out.
that's ingenuine.
Yeah.
You know, that's so like those type of things definitely keep me down to earth.
And they can tell that in your music too, like especially.
Oh,
when,
for
okay,
sure, for
okay.
sure, for
They're gonna be
sure.
like, that doesn't sound like you. So where did you get?
Apex would
Yeah.
never say that. What?
Like that's not you. Like, but like again, like we're so genuine to ourselves. Like I would feel it. Like I would feel it instantly. Like that's not me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I feel
and that's
that.
another thing. Like being real with yourself. It's like knowing who you are, whether it's like the person that you're emitting online or just like, you know, putting out through the music or wherever it may be. Know who you are as a person, bro. Like have some morals, have something to stand on where you like, I'm not changing for nothing in the world.
Gotcha. Yeah, and
'Cause-
I think that's what a lot of rappers, singers, songwriters lose is because they're so for the money or somebody writes them a sell your soul contract
Yeah.
that they're okay with just saying, okay, I no longer want to be this person because that didn't make money, but this is gonna make money, so let me deviate and go towards that. And it's like
Yeah.
it takes them decades sometimes to even
Right.
figure out shit. I don't want to do this anymore. But then they try to go back to the original, and there's like, nah.
You already did too much.
Exactly,
You already-
exactly,
you already, like,
exactly. You
tainted-
deviated too far. Yeah,
tainted it, you know?
I feel it, bro. That's real awesome.
It's a part of the journey though, for sure too. Like I've done this for a long time now, and I've had a lot of moments. I've had high moments, I have low moments, you know.
Gotcha.
I've had my numbers do crazy things and it felt good. You know, but like why did it feel good? Did it feel good because I got to see a big ass number? Or did it feel good because I feel like the work that I put out, you know, got what it
It's
deserved?
actually going, yeah.
Whether it's both, I try to live in the middle. You know, I'm thankful for everything that I have, but I can't let it change everything. You know, because it wouldn't make sense. One good moment, and now you think like you hot shit forever. Like that just
Gotcha.
that just wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah.
You know, that wouldn't even make sense. So I just think again with these like moments, whether they're big, small, whatever they come, just like take them for what they are. You know,
Right.
live in them.
Yeah.
But like don't let them change you.
No, that's awesome because
Yeah.
you guys aren't chasing the numbers. You're actually
Nah.
you actually genuinely care about the craft
art,
that
the
you-
craft.
that you guys are creating.
and
so
it
that's
shows.
That's
It shows.
I done
bro.
dropped and got no players before. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So like again, it's be humble. You know, it's
That's
a journey.
awesome.
It's a journey.
Like I
That's
told
awesome.
brother when we first started, I'm like, bro, I'll be the only nigga watching our episode if I have
yeah,
to.
and like
Yeah,
be that nigga.
that's what it
Because
was.
you
That's
know
what
this
it
shit is
was.
hard. You know
I
that
open
it's
up
fire.
8 tabs and
Yes.
run that bitch
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
the place.
do that, bro.
And that's I think that's the difficult part for a lot of people who get into this any type of space similar to that is they don't want to put in the hard work because they see something online, and we already spoke
It's that
about this.
instant gratification.
Yeah, so
the
it's like
instant
I don't see the
success.
numbers, I quit. But
If I did that, I would have been quit. You know, like
Yeah.
if that's how I was moving, I wouldn't continue to make music to this day. That's not what it's about. Like I'll tell you right now, if I like didn't make $1 off this shit, I would still be rapping.
There you go.
It's
That's-
what I love to do. You know?
do this
I like
shit
that.
for
I
free.
like that. That's
I've
what's
been
up.
doing this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why we're like these interviews that we do with you guys and other people. Like,
Yeah.
it's not something that we're gonna ever charge anybody to do. It's like we get to hear your story, where you're coming from, where your background, and that was always our goal, is to understand different perspectives.
That's gold.
Yeah.
That's payment in itself.
That's the payment.
And see, that's why like people would want to do this because you feel how genuine it is
Yeah.
off rip. Like you didn't ask me for anything but my time. And
Yeah.
that's nothing to give
Yeah.
to like genuine people. You know,
Exactly.
that's nothing. So
That's
that's why I
awesome.
tell that, and that's why I appreciate because
Yeah.
I always tell them you can't pay me enough for my time.
You
My
can't?
time is my most valuable asset.
Yeah.
I don't care. You gave me $1 million. I'm a day closer to dying, and I still got $1 million.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when people give me their time, that's I completely appreciate, because it's like there's so many things you could be doing. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many things you could be creating.
Exactly.
People you could be helping. So with that, I do appreciate that, man, because
yeah,
you gave us one of your most valuable assets. And that's your time,
you.
brother.
I appreciate y'all again, man. This is fire. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So take us through your discography, man.
Wow.
Like first album.
That's a big word. It's like he looked it up.
Discography.
It's like he looked it up.
sound
I
like
can't-
Wikipedia.
I can't even spell that.
Yeah, my catalog, is that easier?
I'm telling you, bro. Can you dumb it down for people who don't
Stop
understand?
like your music,
all the music,
all
I
the
dropped.
music you ever dropped.
All right, because that sounded Chinese to me for a second.
So like, let's start with a question. So like, if you could rank them,
Oh wow.
if you could, rank
Damn,
'em.
why would you do that, Jeff?
Nah, that's W. Oh wait, should I count like my album on SoundCloud? That was like the first thing I ever dropped. That was my first album. It's called Apex Speaks. That was like my first album on SoundCloud.
That's what's up.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll count that one. I might just count the ones that are on like streaming, like
Streaming
Apple.
up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. Villains Epilogue is number one. Like that's just number one.
Oh, what?
Like, that's number one. It's the latest one. It's the most like mature that I've ever been on
That's
a
what's up.
project.
That's what's up.
It's the most vulnerable that I've ever been on a project. The writing is like the best. It's
Brother, I
definitely
felt
that
bro.
one.
I had to
It's-
keep pausing it, talking to my bro. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
And you know what the crazy thing is? You're gonna look back 5 years from that and be like, man, remember when I said Villain was the number one? Now I'm
Yeah.
like, this is where I'm at now.
But see, that's the point of this.
I love the evolution.
I gotta
Yeah.
level up.
I love the evolution, bro. It's
You're
like
literally your own
Super Saiyan, bro.
No, like making Villains, I had to be like, okay, like this has to be better than Rebirth. Like off the
Gotcha.
rip, like it has to
Yeah.
be. But I would rate Rebirth second because again, I went into that mentality about Rebirth. I was like, this has to be better than my last one. But Rebirth definitely is number two because I couldn't have made Villains without Rebirth. Simply because like when I went into that album, I had taken like it was pretty big hiatus from music for a while.
Okay.
I was just like I wanted to take my time and I didn't know where I wanted to go musically. So when I like approached Rebirth, it definitely was that like I had to like redo who I was as a person. I had to like scrap down how I looked at music and rebuild it up again. So that was an adventure for sure.
Nah, that's
number two.
awesome.
And then I'll rank my first one Dilettante at number 3. But that's my baby. That's the first one, you know.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Right.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
holds a special place.
That
right.
one taught me how to put albums together. That one taught me what it meant to like do like somewhat of a rollout and like post about it and like do features and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, that was an interesting journey in itself.
No, but that's what I love. It's the journey. It's watching
Yeah.
yourself grow from somebody that's putting music together to where you're at right now, creating art, and it's just like seeing the evolution. That's why I appreciate. Like I was talking to my brother the other day. I said I appreciate you guys, you Cats, Vaughn, and then of course like Eminem, like all the good artists, because it's like they busted their ass
Hell yeah.
knowing that everything was against them, but they kept pushing. You guys keep pushing to the point where you're gonna be that person in the future that everybody listens to, and it's like, don't give up, don't give up, keep pushing,
Every
keep
day.
pushing.
Every
Yeah.
day. Every day.
So I got a question for you. What was the idea behind your new album, The Villains Epilogue?
Man.
Yeah.
Villains Epilogue was made at a time where I didn't think I was the best person to be around.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, it's one of them.
He was plotting.
Man, I was doing a lot of shit. Man. You just kind of like you go through life and you do a lot of shit for the sake of like yourself or like your goal or whatever, and sometimes you kind of just like you neglect a lot of shit that you're not supposed to.
I feel it.
And you kind of like brush things off, or like you treat people a certain way and you're like, nah, like I'll fix it later, or like I'll get to it, like and then you look up and you haven't done those things, and then like certain people aren't around you as much, and it's like, wait, like I need to start looking inward and kind of like figuring out what the hell I was doing. whether it's like friendships, relationships, family, like it didn't matter what it was. Like I just had to kind of like take that hard look in the mirror. Like what are you doing? Like like who are you as a person? How are you like treating these people? What are you putting out into the world? And,
were you pushing them away because you're trying to focus on your craft, or what was?
I think it was just I was pushing people away because I was trying to like focus on me as a person as well.
Gotcha.
Like there was a lot of things in my life that I wasn't like content with. I was like, nah, I need more, like where I was like financially or just like in life, like as a man, you know, like I felt like it wasn't where it was supposed to be.
I feel it, bro.
So I was just doing a lot of just like neglecting emotion, like my emotion, other people's emotion, and it was a lot.
It was a battle.
And I put on a mask that like didn't need to be there, you know. So now I'm going out and I'm like, nah, I'm good and I'm not good, or like I'm telling people like it doesn't matter and it did matter, you know. So when I went into that, like understanding that's when I understood that like, okay, I need to change, and that's where the Villain's Epilogue kind of came from.
Okay, that's what's up.
But like also in that was also like this kind of like idea where I looked up and I was like, damn, like I kind of did that to myself though.
It's all self-inflicted.
I'm good, bro. Like oh no, I'm in my villain era. Like don't nobody matter. My feelings matter. You know, nobody else matter. Like I was going through all of these type of emotions and I knew I had to change again. Like I was like, this is not good. Like I'm going to become one of them people that I always say I don't want to be.
Gotcha.
And I just had to start writing about it, and it kind of bled its way into my music naturally. I feel like as artists, most people have to like live a lot of life to create anyway. So the life that I was living, it kind of just bled into the music, and like that's kind of what came out of it.
Right.
Damn, that's great. Yeah, man. And it's like, because it's like when we're listening to your lyrics, and then we pause, rewind, and we're like, damn, okay, I hear you. I understand what you're trying to say or what you're trying to put out. But I love that, man. I love that.
Real,
I just wanted to understand what the idea was behind Villain Epilogue, because again, it's like some people go through a lot and they just hold it in, like you said, but you can put that through your music so people can understand what you're also going through.
And that's the thing. And
I love it, bro. I love it. I love lyricists, bro.
Like the couch.
I don't like people who make stupid music.
Like, here's
like you made music that I get it. You can have a dumb track on there sometimes in any rap game song or whatever like that. But it's like when you tell a story.
Right.
I love stories.
I mean, I'm inspired by all of these stories. You know, like even like the villains. Like, somebody like, okay, like I see Sukuna. I love Sukuna so much. I love Sukuna just because of like who Sukuna is as a villain. There is no logic to him. Okay? There is no I'm doing this bad thing because something was bad to me. No. That is who he is to his core. And I love that for him because again, like when you really look at it, like I had to look at myself. I'm like, nigga, I'm not like that. Nigga, like I have emotion. Like I think like when I look at the shit I've done, I'm like, no, that's bad. Like you shouldn't do that. So like when I'm able to look at that and be like, yeah, like his conviction is deep, and my conviction is deep, and like I have done bad things, but I'm not a bad person. And that is like the main part of like my tag for the album is take off your mask, because like take it off. Like when you take it off, that's why the album cover looks like that. Beaten, bloody, because that's what it looks like. You hiding under that mask. Take it off. Show your scars. Don't be afraid to be that beaten up person. It's not gonna change who you are because we see that you've been through shit. Everybody has been through shit.
And that's why we say Zod is not the villain in Man of Steel.
Not the villain.
He's not the villain. He's just doing it for his people.
Doing it for his people. It's the greatest good you could do, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah. He did come back like, look, your father, like, look what you did. Like,
yeah, bro. That's the crazy thing, bro. That's amazing, though.
No, wow. You're not you've done bad things. It doesn't mean you're a bad person.
And again, like I've had people have to tell me that, because again, like I'm like, when I'm making these projects, when I'm going in with these ideas, they're like, you need to understand that, like, again, the things that you have done, they don't define you.
Yeah, for sure.
Not everything, you know. I choose to be a good person at the end of the day. It's hard. It's hard to be a good person. It's so easy to be a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
it's the easiest thing.
Oh
in the
yeah,
world. It's not hard at all to not be nice. You know, like, it's really not. It's harder to like look at yourself and be like, nah, I probably should have chosen better. I probably should have said I'm sorry. You know,
Right.
No, I
I
got
probably
you.
should make better decisions. It's way harder to do that. And I think, you know, the harder road is less traveled, but it is like more endearing. It is,
Right. It brings peace.
dude.
It brings peace.
It's like when we were listening to that I asked the creator thing to make my life easy, to make me rich.
Right.
And
I
he's
asked
like,
the creator to make my life easy.
He's like-
and he gave me the hardest challenges ever.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, give me all the knowledge, give me all the wisdom. And then
I'll
the
let you
creator-
suffer in order for you
And
to
then the
gain that.
creator gave him the hardest challenges. He said you wanted to be wiser, so I gave you the hardest problems to solve. You said you
Damn.
wanted to be stronger, so I gave you the hardest tasks.
You wanted to be fearless.
You wanted to be fearless, so I
Put the scariest shit-
Yeah.
shit in front.
There you go. Yeah.
Right, and it's not easy.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
No shortcuts.
Nope.
Yeah, when you think about those battles and like you do look back, you really are grateful for those moments. Like the dark times really, they really do help you mold, you know. Like I ain't gonna lie, that Bane quote is crazy. Like,
You merely adopted.
man, I was born in it, molded by it.
Born in it, molded
By the
by
time
it.
I saw the light, it was nothing to me but blinded, bro.
Bro,
Like,
that's funny.
I'm
dude.
telling you,
I
like,
love it. It's too many epic
Yeah,
villain quotes,
yeah.
bro.
Like,
Do
'Cause
you
they be
feel?
spitting.
Do you feel in charge?
Do you feel in charge?
I'm telling you, like all the villains definitely went into
Yep,
this
they got
album.
the best.
The energy went into this
Yep.
album for sure.
That's tight.
And now
love
I
it.
have no people.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love it. No,
Yeah, for sure.
they be speaking.
Yeah.
They be speaking. So, on Villain's Epilogue, man, what was your favorite track to work on?
Oh wow. It changes every day. Like one of my favorites is Hostage, Whole Stage.
I like Whole
I
Stage.
like whole
Yeah.
stage.
I like
yeah,
whole stage.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had every.
I love that double entendre on there too.
Yeah,
That's
shout out
balls,
Cass for
yeah.
making the name for that.
Yeah.
He has been trying to get me in a more melodic bag for like the longest time.
I feel it.
Like Kaz, again, like not only is like that my writing partner, we like make a million songs together. That is also my like producer. That is my engineer. That's
We gotta
the
get
nigga-
both you guys on here.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
we
That's
gotta
that's
get
my
both
guy. That's my
together,
guy.
bro. Together.
Absolutely.
That is the person who, like, if nobody is telling me like you need to change, that's the number one person who's gonna tell me. Like
I
he's
feel it.
never gonna let me be
Hey,
stagnant in anything that I do.
That's what's up.
So when I made Hostage and I was like singing a little bit and he was like, this is hard, stop being a bitch. And I was like, I don't know, should it go on the album? Should it not go on the album? He's like, hey, you don't have a choice. It's going on the album.
going. I'm the. It's going.
No,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
staying there.
That's
And, like I had to fight with myself for it the longest time when I made that song because I'm like, I don't know how niggas is finna react to me singing on this song. But like it's all been received really well.
No, it's
and
bars, bro.
I hate telling him that he was right. I really, like, I honestly,
Is he watching right now?
Yeah, if he's watching, you heard it here first.
Hey, Kaz, you heard it. You heard it.
That's
he-
the only time.
Clip and ship it, boys.
Brother, he knew before the album came out. He was like, "Hey, I'm right, and I know I'm right. I don't need you to tell me I'm right." I was like, "All right."
And now you verbally and video wise
Oh,
told
yeah.
him he's right. So it's like
Kaz,
clip,
you were correct.
clip
Yeah.
and ship it,
Yes,
boys.
yes. I love Hostage. I do. Titanic is also a great one.
Yes.
I love
Yes,
all my
sir.
outros. I love making
Yeah.
outros. Titanic is an interesting song because usually with my albums I kind of like I try to wrap it up in like a nice little bow and like make it like this nice little thing. But with Titanic, I kind of left like a lot of empty open space on it. It's kind of one of those like it's one of those songs that where you think the album's gonna go in one direction, it kind of doesn't. With Titanic, people thought like, okay, the villain's epilogue, he's gonna wrap it up and he's gonna like, no, I changed for the better and like, nah.
Nah,
I
bro.
wanted to like have the
Part
villain,
two.
like not necessarily part two.
Okay.
But like I wanted to have it so like that villain, its story is still open, you know.
Gotcha.
Like
Open-ended.
again, the beginning of the song is I ain't running from a thing, I ain't never changed. It's kind of like a villain saying like I'm never going to change.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
for
like
sure.
I'm
you still have him in you.
yes,
He's
and
still
it's like
there.
this is still who I am.
Right,
Even like
right.
I've been through all this shit.
Right.
It's kind of still sitting.
There
it's
could
like,
be another challenge in the future that brings him out. Like,
the only way I can describe it is like how Thanos was at the end of Infinity War. The work has been done. The work is done. Okay, y'all can look at it however you want to. Like he did that thing, and I'm like, that was the worst thing. But to me, my job is done. I set out to do
Yeah.
something,
He
and
did what
I
he said.
did it. I did it. So that's
said it was
it. Kind
gonna
of just
do.
leaves that empty feeling. I'm
That's
like, wow, he
amazing.
did all of this shit, and he's just content. Like
Yeah.
whether it was good, whether it's bad, like I just have to live with it because
Yeah.
the work is done. You know, there's no going back. And that's kind of Titanic, and I just love that feeling for a song.
I love that. See, I love the
yeah.
thought process that goes behind.
And then Hoarders, dude. Listen, that switch on Hoarders is probably like my favorite part of this album. Like it is
that's
so
real.
amazing.
That is real.
Yeah,
That literally like.
Yeah.
Album comes in crazy. Bedrock, I fucking love Bedrock.
Love Bedrock. Shout out my boy Jakai, man. That shit was
I
amazing.
literally just got on to like his sound and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
followed him on Instagram.
Yeah, that's my guy.
what's
We got into the studio maybe like almost 2 years ago, right? Just I met him like through Kaz. Kaz seen him online, and he was just like showing big love, and we just linked up, and it's been
That
great music.
voice. That
Yeah,
voice.
amazing.
Go there.
Yo.
His flow is crazy.
It's
Like that's
crazy.
I love making music with him.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, okay. And then I seen bro pop up on Bedrock. I was like,
Yeah.
now is that you doing the vocals in the beginning or is that him?
That's him singing. That's him on the hook and then me
Yeah,
on the
that's
verse.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
You know, I have my biggest song with Jakai. Like it's just amazing. Like I love all my rapper artist friends. All of them are super fucking talented. And yeah.
That's what's up,
hey
bro.
man,
We're gonna get them all in the room.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Once we
gonna
got
be
the big
it's
room
before,
going,
before the end of this year, bro.
absolutely.
I'm telling you, it's a lot.
That's
it's a
the
lot.
game plan.
We are brain dead a little bit, just a little bit.
Nah, it's all right, it's all right,
like
it's all
we have, like, dude. When we get together, oh my god, I don't know how we make music at all. By the way, like
Yeah.
when we're in the studio, we're just crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's just how we are 1st That's why the music is so genuine because like we can kid, we can joke, we can laugh, do all this dumb shit, and then make a banger at the end of the day. Like it's amazing. It's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
That's what's up, man. So like during the music making process, so like when you're writing all of these, like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like over what span? Like how long?
If you even write it, or is it
Yeah.
all in here?
So that is actually a crazy point because like half of this album was like freestyle, like Hostage was freestyle.
That's crazy.
Bro, I made Hoarders in like 5 minutes. That was fun. Again, that is Kaz again. Kaz is like, okay, they know you can write and rap, but like stop like thinking so much about it and just do it. Like you'll be surprised about how it comes out. And that's how a lot of these
Kaz a motivational speaker,
I'm
bro.
telling
That's
you,
what
bro.
it is, bro.
Kaz really
Kaz,
put the
that is
fire
like
on
I'm
niggas.
telling you, bro. Like he's just like he gets in that chair. He like, all right, we doing new shit today, and like you just have to go with
That's
it.
what's up, bro.
And that's what always makes the studio sessions really
That's
fun.
what's up, bro.
But some of these songs I've had for a while, like Warriors Code, I probably had for like 2 years. I posted a video of me
shit.
the other day when we made that in the studio. That was fun. I kind of listened to Kaz like make that loop when he found that sample. I was like, I already like I'm gonna kill this shit. Like I was like, I'm already knowing how this song is gonna feel. I wrote that in maybe like 15 minutes. I be challenging myself to write fast sometimes, just because like again, if I think about it for too long,
Yeah.
nothing is gonna fill that page.
It's just
you know?
necessary, yeah.
So yeah,
Bro, I'd be stuck like SpongeBob.
what beautiful as the.
Beautiful
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to be like asked out in like high pressure situations. Like I think about like all my favorite athletes. Like they always talk about that. Like those big moments. Like they say like you need to train for those big moments because like. There is no training for those moments. So you always got to put yourself in that mentality where it's like, okay, if I can write this verse in like 10 minutes and we just chilling, I have all the time in the world. But like if I somehow finagle my way into a room with like Future, and like I need that quick. Can you produce your best shit in 10 minutes?
Gotcha.
So like as artists, we're always trying to like do our best as quickly as possible. And like some people would think that, okay, like you need to take your time, and you do. We have moments for those. I'm trying to think. No, a lot of this album was made pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie.
But it's good though.
Bro, epic flex, bro. Like honest, that's amazing.
I will say like I didn't make all these songs in a day. Like they took like time. Like each of these like songs were like periods of my life. But like when it came down to like getting in those moments and like hearing the sounds, like the words just like kind of
You already knew
they
what
just
you-
flew out of me. So
feel
like
that.
yeah, but like I do have like moments in my career where like I know I have to sit back and like think about it and like think about the album structure on its own was like a lot. But like as far as the songs came, they actually came to me pretty quickly.
Wow. So like
yeah.
it's like the way my brain works, I'll get stuck on a word.
Yeah.
So like you tell me, you know, quick, like how is it, do you see the words in your head? Like
It's a
like,
gift,
how-
bro. It's a
that's
gift.
what I'm saying. I gotta ask every
I
like
think
It's a gift.
I'm telling you, like it's like magic, like low key, like
I
it's
told
it's,
you.
it's the
It's gotta
weirdest
be,
shit.
it gotta be.
Like
Yeah.
we were just in the studio the other day, and like I had got there late, so like I'm already in like hustle mode. All right, I need to like hurry up. They were in there and they were writing like to this beat. We was doing like a little cipher thing. Man, I just like kind of like sat down. I like rolled up, had to smoke one, and then like as soon as I like keyed in on the beat, like instantly. And I really don't know where that comes from. If it's like the higher power, or like I'm tapping into those different dimensions.
That's crazy, bro.
But those words, like as soon as I hear it, those words just come to me.
You just know what to say.
Yeah, and I don't know again if it's just like me studying all of the rappers that I love listening to. I kind of just like pick up pockets, or like I pick up like how words should be put together. But like all of that has worked in my favor to where like if I hear something that does like strike that emotion in me, I know how to like articulate myself there. And I am thankful for that. I don't know where that ability has always come from. I know I've always loved music, but like when it came to writing, like even in the beginning, I did have to like sit down and think about it. And I'm so glad I broke that habit. Honestly, I really am, because again, like my biggest song, all right, PS Not About You, that's like my biggest song. I made that song in 5 minutes. And I hate it, bro. I hated it. I hated that song so much because like it wasn't I made that song waiting for like the rest of the game to pull up to the studio. So like it was kind of just like a filler thing. Like there's no drums on it. Kaz was just like messing with loops, and he was like, "Do you like this piano loop?" I do. He's like, "All right, I'll throw some on it." Made that. Jakai comes in. He's like, "Oh, you rapped on this?" Yeah. Makes his verse in like 5 minutes. The song is done. Okay. We go on to make like 4 more songs that night. We chill. We go home. Boom. I don't even think about it. I get bored one day. I'm like, damn, like I haven't posted content in a while. I post the clip of PS Not About You on TikTok. Go shower, come back out. It's blowing up. A song, again, that I didn't think about like for more than 5 minutes. Kaz made the beat and I wrote it instantly. Became my biggest song. So like even after that was like a big indication. I was like, all right, sometimes your most well thought out thing is not going to be the thing that like makes you pop.
And I've learned that I've learned that too, especially with artists. Is like the song that they hate the most. Like my brother, when he creates his digital art, he hates it, but then everybody on the internet loves it. So it's like the same thing.
The best one that is
The one that you thought, like you said, you put thought into is the one that
whatever bullshit.
I mean, again, like Hostage, like I didn't have any like deep emotional love for that song, especially because it was so different than like everything that I do. But people have been telling me like, bro, this is like the most vulnerable track that we've ever heard from you, and we love it.
I fucking love you guys, bro.
Like,
It's
bro,
amazing.
that's your soul.
It's just
Bro, speaking
y'all
of
just
right.
insane.
What do I always say? Right, this is just the vessel. This is just the machine. The
The
soul,
meat
the
pewter.
soul is what does the communicating.
I really think it is.
You
man.
feel me? The soul just knows what to say. You know, I tell them that gut feeling you feel, that's your soul. That regret you feel, the shame, that's your soul. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just amazing.
That's
like
amazing,
that,
dude.
and that's why I admire you guys as artists and artists in general, because you guys it just flows. It's like they put a beat and it just the words just come in your head and then they flow out your mouth, and it's like, damn, I wish I could do something like that, bro.
Stuttering like a motherfucker.
Bro, I'll just look at you. No way. I'll say like my brother was saying.
It's been a lot of nights listening to YouTube beats for hours and just like freestyling and just like studying other people get up on stages and like again studying my favorite rappers, like studying their best work, their worst work, you know, like things that they love, that they hate, listening to like stuff that I would never like just find on my own. I think to be this like big of a vessel, you have to like let yourself be open to be filled by these outside things.
Gotcha.
That way, again, you can pour like back out in those certain moments. I don't want to ever feel like I don't have anything to pull from, so I'm always taking in.
I got you. I feel it, bro.
That is like the main thing. Like I always want to be open to learning, and that's another thing. That's why I feel like a lot of artists kind of fail in those situations because they get to a point where it's like, yes, we recognize that you can rap. We see you as a good artist, but like you don't know everything. So like for you to kind of close yourself off to like, oh no, I don't need to hear somebody else telling me how to rap, or I don't need to hear somebody tell me how I should sound on the track. That's insanity. Everybody's ear is different. Everybody's going to feel certain things about you, and everybody's going to feel certain things about how you sound. So I never want to be like to a place where I don't feel like I can learn and change. And so that's one probably thing that I would say kind of keeps me like new and like, you know, fresh every time I kind of approach music.
Well, not just that, a lot of people will interpret your music very differently. Just like when you read a piece of literature, not everybody analyzes it the same way. Like what I can take from Hostage is not what my brother might take from Hostage, or it can connect with somebody that where you guys have gone through the same or similar situations. So I understand that.
I mean, that was probably my biggest like gripe with this album, is I was very afraid of like how it was gonna be perceived. like as a whole, because like the mentality for one, like, I hear niggas every day like, yeah, I'm in my villain arc, I'm in my villain era, like, and like they say it so loosely, and it's like, damn, like that's so
like, do you know what that
toxic,
means?
Like, do you really know what that
means? Do
means?
you understand what that means?
Because I don't want like anybody I care about or anybody that like I share a space with to like look up and be like, damn, like I've destroyed my life all for the sake of like a cool Instagram caption, you know, like some stupid shit. And like when approaching this album for sure was one of those main things where it's like I'm going to be vulnerable and I kind of just have to be okay with that. Like there was no space where I could have made this album and have not been as transparent as I was. Like sometimes you got to take the L and be like, yeah, I was a piece of shit, you know. Damn, like
that's what's up.
It's insane.
But to have it in record and you wrote, that's
Vic.
Smoke says, meanwhile it takes me 3 weeks to finish a song, 8 hours to make a beat, but take my time with this though. Is there
He might be overthinking that.
That's probably what it is.
I think
right.
that's what
I'm saying.
So it's like if the beat comes in your head, like the music comes in your head, just put it out. Don't second guess
free
yourself.
flow it and then clean it up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I think that's what you should do, Vic.
Kaz told me this yesterday, like, and it kind of fucked me up a little bit because I was like, I always try to hold things like this. Like I have a hard time letting things go. And I was like, damn, like my folder is filling up again with like a lot of unfinished shit that I haven't gone back to. And he was like, hey, if you haven't gone back to it, it's finished already. And I was like, it literally like
that man's a motivational
dude.
speaker.
I wanted to punch him in the face because I'm like, you can't say that.
You can't
like,
say that.
He's like, it's done. Like, move on. Because if you haven't gone back to it, that means you haven't like built on it. It's done.
Right.
It's served its purpose.
You've said all you can say.
Go make something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like you trying to continuously dig that up, it's not gonna work.
Gotcha.
Go be fresh. Go be innovative. Go try something else.
Because the music you made is always at the moment or what happened in between the eras.
Yes,
of your
and
life.
I'm not saying that it's like always impossible. Like certain songs I've made that where I've like I made something on it, put it down, came back and made something great. But like most of the time, keep moving forward. Like
Gotcha.
honestly, just keep moving forward.
I do struggle with that in some cases where it's like I put so much, or not even so much time. I put effort and feeling in this, but now it's just in the archive, just rotting away. But it's like I don't want to, you don't
want to let it go.
I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go because it goes back to that whole. But I put time in it. I
think one thing that does help me is like sometimes like even if it's in that archive, I still like see like the structure of it. I still see the pieces that can be salvaged. So if I don't even take the whole thing, if I just take like one verse from it, if I take one bar from it, if I take the idea of the song structure from it, it still lives in some part.
I feel
it still
that.
lives.
I feel that.
So,
and then like let's say you do take like a verse from it. Now, do you just plug in play or do you re?
It depends. Like like if you take something from something else, it doesn't always fit. Sometimes again you have to like break it apart, see what fits where it does fit, and it's just like one of those things. But again, that's just like trial and error.
That's what's up, man. No, honestly, because like I knew this guy named Keeb back in the day, and like I would just see him when he was working, but he made like house music and stuff like that. But I just kind of got an idea of like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, this sounds great, but he's hating it the whole time, and he's just like overlaying and then splicing and then and it's like, man. So it's like, what does the finished product like? Do you already have the product,
dude? Like
they never know what it is.
Right.
If I could have waited some more time to drop this album, I would have. You're never gonna feel like it's complete. You're always gonna be like, no, I could have did this. I could have did this. I could have like changed this here. I could put this here, and you're never gonna put it out. Again, I'm so grateful to have people to be like, hey, stop. It's good.
It's
good.
It's good.
Stop adding more shit.
It's done.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna put a bow on it, and we're gonna put it out, and you have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like.
Now we got to ship it in a platinum disc.
Yes.
No, it has to. No,
that's a part of like making the album is putting it out, and that's one of the hardest
hard part for you
It's
guys.
so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Wow. So like in terms of promoting and traveling, I do know you did travel earlier in the year.
We was everywhere a little bit. We went to New York.
Yeah, I know you guys were.
Yeah, my homeboy Ricky, he's up there. Shout out my boy Ricky, EXT Ricky. That's my guy.
Shouts out.
That's another like high school legend. Like he was with us beating on the fucking lunch tables and freestyling, doing all the crazy stuff, man. like he does modeling up there as well. He's an artist, so like it was
that's what's up.
such a good time to see him up there. You know,
That's
got
why
a
you're
song
starting
out
to
of
get.
it.
You want to get into it too?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
I mean, I always like have tried to grow like fashion wise. Like I've always tried to like push that envelope. We actually just went to Ozawap's fashion show.
I did peep. He was
yeah.
posting.
Yeah. My fit was insane. My fit was insane. So like I
everything was looking fresh.
Yeah,
bro.
man, I love that. So like, I just love like putting on fly shit and taking pictures. Like I do love that. So like that is definitely one part of it. But yeah, we was in New York. My friends got married, so we did shout out to
That don't happen a lot these days,
man.
boy.
I'm trying, and again, high school sweethearts, like they've been together.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
rare.
Man, been blessings to them, bro.
They
Absolutely.
did their like kind of like a bachelorette, like bridal party. We went to Vegas. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's how I
That
see the
was
pictures
amazing.
come out.
Yes,
Oh, my
yes.
boy in Nevada, boy.
Yeah, I had to shoot a video out there.
Yeah, with
quick leaks.
Kaz, right?
I shot it with Kaz and my boy Chris.
That's
That's
what's
one of
up.
my producers. Get like Chris on IG. That's my guy.
Shouts out. Y'all go follow him.
Yeah, we shot a video. I don't know if I should say it yet.
It's not out yet.
No, it's not out yet. It's from the album though. I'll tell you.
Well,
that. It's from
remember,
the album.
Kaz did tell us they were going to go out there to shoot the
They
video.
were going out.
They just didn't tell us the release date.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's
Okay,
coming.
we
It's
got a
coming
video coming
very
soon,
soon.
y'all.
Very
Okay,
soon, very
okay.
soon. Yeah,
Be on the lookout.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Absolutely.
that. That was so much fun to shoot. We went to the Fire Valley National Park.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was
and-
it hot? It had to be hot. Y'all was in the desert. Nah.
Like again, like that video you just showed me, like I swear, like Florida heat is so different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Like I was in that desert vibing. Like low key, I was vibing. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, it feels great out here. Like,
It's
it was-
heat plus humidity.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was hot, but
It's a
like
combo.
I could have stayed out there like all day. I swear. Like,
They
it was
had
not that
dry
bad.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I
Like
prefer dry heat than humidity
I'm
heat.
telling you, bro. Like I was in shorts and a tank top, and I was vibing all day.
Yeah.
Like it was not that bad.
The way these motherfuckers be crying, I be seeing Death Valley 116.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they chilling.
Maybe we caught it at a good day, but I don't know.
That's
It was,
probably what.
hot. Thank God,
That's
you know.
probably what it
Thank
was.
God, because it really was not that bad.
Oh,
Everybody
man.
was vibing.
Oh man, how many days y'all stay out there?
We was out there for like a good week.
fire.
Good week. We went hit the club.
Crazy
That's
spots.
Yeah. I seen T-Pain live. Like, yeah, we went.
My boy.
I do not remember the club name. I'm so
Bro,
sorry. But
T-Pain.
it was like in a hotel. Like all this Vegas shit was
Oh, that's
insane.
different.
Like it's a big ass hotel, and then they got like the club in the hotel, and it's not small at all. It's huge.
like club.
It is huge. And we got there. It was already like 11 or 12 when we got there. So I'm vibing. We drinking, having a good time, and I'm like, where the hell is T-Pain? 2:30. This man came on. The club is jumping at this point, dude. It's like 2:00 in the morning.
That's what's up,
The
bro.
club,
That's what's
the
up.
club is all the way turned
Yeah,
up, my nigga.
that's
Like
what's
it is crazy in there. And he gets on stage, and like again, when it comes to like artistry, like I love like taking notes from anybody. That nigga put on a show. Man, I can't even lie.
Yeah.
T-Pain is crazy live.
Listen
bro.
to him since 2005.
Man, that's what I'm saying. And again, to be from Florida,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, y'all,
Yep.
y'all
don't know.
y'all niggas not even like understanding how like iconic this is for me right
How
now.
much just hitting right now,
I'm
bro?
like,
Y'all
bro,
don't
this
understand.
shit is insane,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
and he just performed nothing but the hits, brother. So I'm just like, in like the
Every single
fog.
time a new album came out, I would buy it.
Bro,
It's T-Pain, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's T-Pain.
Epiphany.
I love Epiphany and Three Rings.
Three
Bro,
rings.
he raised a generation. Like,
Yes,
like,
yes.
like,
And you remember the way they?
I'm
drug
sprung.
him?
I'm in
Yes.
love with
Oh,
the
yeah.
stripper. Yeah, all that, bro.
and he performed everything in that catalog. bro.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Church.
It was
What was
amazing
it?
to see.
The UFO Chevy sits so high up from the floor.
I said my Chevy sits so high up from
Why
the
did
floor.
Kaz just
I
play me that
feel
song?
like I'm in Ellie, yeah,
That's the
dude.
other day. That's so funny.
Beat
that's
me
crazy.
up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
that's
That was
so
good.
funny, bro.
That was
That's
good.
crazy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's
Ways,
good.
bro.
I love T-Pain,
Universe
bro.
Yeah.
working funny ways,
Yeah,
man.
man. that
T-Pain,
was-
one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
It's
that's what's
been
up.
great. Yeah.
Do you see yourself making any more videos for the Villain Epilogue album?
Yeah, how, like,
Because I know you made one.
I
yeah,
made-
it was Who Needs Saving.
Yeah, I made a video
Yeah.
for Who Said I Needed Saving.
Yeah.
I kind of made this like teaser, and there is a full video. I think I'm gonna drop it pretty soon for the intro Warriors Code. Like
Oh,
we did
yeah.
make a full video for that. We kind of like kept it as the teaser for the album, but like I think I might like drop that just for the people because they showing crazy.
Oh, we love
love.
that.
And
we love that.
I think I'm gonna leak it, man. Fuck it.
Pull a Kaz.
The video that we recorded for in Vegas is Titanic, and nigga, it is amazing. Like it's actually amazing.
All
so
right.
like that is coming soon.
we love that.
Yeah.
And then I kind of said like I wanted like put the album out for a couple weeks, see how people vibing with it, and like whoever like whichever song was like people's favorite, I would probably make another video for it. It does seem like Hostage is that song, and we already kind of like predicted that in a sense. We was like, okay, if Hostage is that song, which like type of video would you want to do? I have the idea, and I think I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm actually really excited for that.
Let's freaking go. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
With this album, it is like it's teaching me so much, not just like about myself, like as an artist for sure too, because like with this album, the first thing that I told myself was like, all right, when it comes to like shooting the visuals, I don't want to continuously like just rap to a camera. Like everything has to go up, like visuals and sound and like promotion and everything. So like all of the liberties that we've been taking on these videos have just been like very like artsy in a sense, like very different from anything that we've ever done. So when it comes to like the rest of these videos, I want to continue that, and it's just been like a crazy journey with that.
That's what's up,
It's
bro.
been really interesting.
That's what's up. And you're like part of all the post production and the promotional.
Yeah, I'm a crazy person. I kind of have to be like a perfectionist is like very close to what I am, but like I don't try to like change everything, but the way it like goes in my head, I really try to stick to it. I don't know why, because 90% of the time, anytime I tell them like this is how I'm thinking it, we do complete 180. We do the opposite. Like the opposite.
Yeah.
And it comes out fire, you know?
I feel that.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I try to always do something different. Like push the envelope and like do something people have never seen from us, at least.
That's what's up. Yeah, and it's always new every single time. Like,
everything-
I'm ready for you guys' next album or next collab, because that's gonna be very interesting.
I want the city bumping.
And we even talked to Vaughn and Kaz and tell them sometimes, like, if you guys have like the like what we went to the last time, where you guys did the freestyle rap, just let us know, man.
Please,
let us know.
We want to pull up to any events happening locally.
I'm trying to get myself a show pretty soon. That's like crazy that you said that, because again, like the reception on this album has been like really strong. Even it's only been like 2-3 days, but people are telling me like they want to hear this album.
Yeah,
I've performed it at the last couple of shows. I've done like a couple songs here and there, so I just want to kind of get like a Apex show.
I got you.
I've never done like an album listening party for myself.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I've never done like a solo Apex show for myself. I've kind of just like been open to like just doing whatever when it comes to performance, because I love rap music. Like I just love to perform. So like a solo set would be it'd be crazy.
Awesome.
But that's what I love about you guys, because any opportunity that comes to you, like you guys will take it.
Hell
like,
yeah.
You'll take because without no risk there is no reward.
Exactly.
So it's like anything that, whether it be a show, like you said, with the modeling, anything, and it's just amazing to me. I love the risk taking that you guys have been doing with this.
Yeah, we put ourselves in these positions because, for one, it makes great content, like performing on stage and like meeting people and like making these connections. It's always just for like the sake of content in that sense, but it's also like just a love of the game. Like again, like sometimes I'm performing next to people who I've never met. We have nothing in common, but like the stage is where we're gonna share that like similarity. And that's fine with me, because like I don't have to know you to understand like where you're coming from when it comes to music, because I can hear what you're saying. I can feel the energy that comes from like your performance on stage and like all this stuff. So I don't know, that's where I kind of like, that's kind of where I almost meet people in a weird sense. Like I've met so many people like on stage first, and we got off stage and we've like chopped it up, and I'm like, I kind of understood who you were just from the music.
Right?
Yeah,
that's such
because it tells a story.
Right.
That's why I try to make my music so genuine, because again, like people are going to listen to this, and if it doesn't match, it's not gonna work.
No caps in the rap, sir. No caps in the rap.
That's amazing.
Never. What? We love that, man.
Yeah.
So like, as long as you've been in the game, you know, what's one way you try to avoid conflict, like, or does conflict find you? Like, especially let's say
some rap beef,
right? You know, like, have you ever?
Conflict is alive in the city. It's alive in the music industry. It's alive in the artist game. If you're going to be an artist, there is no point in your career where you're not going to come across conflict.
I feel that.
when I first started making music, it was just like me, Vaughn, Kaz, DJ, and again, we was just like uploading on SoundCloud, getting great traction, and just like doing like our shit, like as like a collective. When we kind of made that entrance into the city, when we first got introduced to like how toxic a rapper's ego really could be, it really did kind of like shape us and mold us, and it kind of made us double down on like, all right, like we are a team. Like nothing like outside of us can ever break this up. Like that, like we can't let nothing in, because like this is where the foundation is. This is who we are. Conflict, it does arise. I mean, it's hard to not when you are like a person who gives a fuck about like the craft and like all this stuff. I navigated the best that I can. I am blessed to be kind of like a very like chill, nonchalant person sometimes. I get very like active when like it's warranted, I guess.
I feel that when it gets too close to your I
but
got
like
you.
like not even trying to be funny, but like nobody has ever like tried for sure, just because like again the energy that I put out is never like it's never harmful,
negative,
it's never negative. Like I'm like I will kill you with kindness first.
Empathy with hands.
Yes.
Empathy with hands. Rated E for everyone, baby.
I'm telling you, that's just how we are. But like
rated E for
like,
everyone.
It low key makes it worse, because like when there's nothing that they can grab onto, when they see that like we're not fazed by all the bullshit and like all like the slick talk on the mic and like in like the what is it, like the subtweets and like all this, I'm
the
telling you,
subliminals
like,
and shit.
It really gets under their skin, but like the talent is where all of the shit is gonna live. Like what you do on that mic, what you do on that stage, that is where I do all the talking.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know. The competition, I'm always open for it. I love it. That's part of this rap shit. But I don't know. I like me and mine over everybody. I'm just like I'm biased.
It's crazy though, because you're like, how does it start? Like, what?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's so funny how it starts. Mainly it's like I'm not going in like demanding respect, and I'm not gonna give anybody respect just because they feel like they the biggest in the room. That's where a lot of it starts. Like a lot of people feel like because they've asked me to be on a show or like they've asked me to be a part of something, that like now like they big bro and I'm little bro instantly. And like that's where they be getting a lot of this like bent backwards, because it's like wait, like I'm always appreciative. But like you don't like own me.
Right. I return
like,
the favor. I don't submit to you.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking
especially in a lot of these times where it's like, okay, like you put me on a bill for a show, I'm gonna promote, I'm gonna bring out people. You look in that crowd, a lot of them people came to see me.
Yeah.
And it's not because like I think that I'm better than you, it's because like the rapport that I have is always good. For
I know
one.
the community I'm building. I know the people.
And I always show love. Like like there's no reason for me to not show love. So yeah,
ego.
It's very
Really?
ego. It's very. I'm telling you.
Ego.
And again, like I do have somewhat of a rapper ego. I do want my respect. I do want my flowers. But I'm not going to trample on somebody else just to get that. I don't need to put anybody else down to make me feel good. It's never going to be that. I'm very content about like rap music and where I sit. I know I'm talented. I know that my like talent is going to take me far. I don't need to like be like, I'm the best in the room. Niggas ain't I don't need that. What does that give me?
It don't do that.
It doesn't do nothing.
It really don't.
Especially when a lot of the niggas who do that, I get up on stage and I see it and I'm like, you're
trash.
You're terrible.
There's cat.
Like, you can't rap for real. Trash. So it's alive, it's real, and I don't know. I just navigated the best way that I can. I stay in my lane for one, and again, I keep my group is like we're established.
Tight
you know,
knit.
we don't need any new people around us that's gonna cause us problems. Like we're good. You know,
And that's what I love about your group too. And the thing I remember with Kaz's interview is he's like, you guys are even in competition with each other.
Oh yeah,
Like
even Vaughn
like,
said that too.
Yeah, he's like 1 minute Apex is the best, next minute Vaughn's the best, but then Kaz is like, that gives me motivation to try to beat them, and I love
like,
that.
And it's like that's the only way it should be.
That's
like
awesome.
I don't want to be anywhere where I feel like I'm the best in the room.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? You know, I want to be challenged. I want to continue to be in these spaces where I feel like I have to continue to try my best and like push myself.
They push
and
you,
get the next.
yeah.
Listen, I'm an anime fan. Like I have to get that power up, nigga. Like
Level it up, boy. That Zenkai boost.
I'm telling you, I need it. Not just for like again the sake of the power, but to reach the things that I want to. Like you have to understand that like again, you can't like claim to be the best in the city, best rapper to do this, and you haven't even like done a freestyle with a bunch of people and like had like the best verse, or like done like a show and be like, nah, like we saw your set, I feel like you've had the best set. I am battle tested, you know. I've been in these situations where I'm comfortable. So like,
be like Ryu, learn every fighting style.
Be comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Exactly.
You know, like,
Exactly.
There's so much that comes with it.
I tell this every time he's like, Jeff, I'm nervous. That's a good thing. I
Yes.
start smiling.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
He's
good
like, every
thing.
time he does an interview, I'm like, he's like, I'm nervous. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, how?
That's good. So,
We've been doing this for 3 years.
brother, I still get nervous before I
Yeah,
go on stage.
yeah.
If you ever see me before a show, I'm in the corner like mouthing to myself. I'm just rapping. Like I'm just trying to get it together, bro. I'm just,
I got you.
Like,
I got you.
It's real. It's real, dude.
I got
Like,
you. I think it's because
passion.
it's because I performed in front of so many people since I was young. It's normal for me.
Yeah.
But even then, Jeff, I've performed, like
Yeah.
I've done plays, acting, and stuff like
But
that.
you still get
But I
nervous.
still get
sometimes it's not
nervous.
even about the sake of nervousness to do it. It's
Right.
like I need this to go perfect. Like I care so much about
Gotcha.
this where I need
I feel
everything to hit
I
every
feel
note.
it. Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like the whole rain.
Absolutely.
It's like the whole rain thing. We didn't want to do you a disservice when it was raining, but it's been perfect for
Yeah.
this entire month of August.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Absolutely,
God.
man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
But, hey man,
Yeah.
absolutely made this happen. Smoke says, I write too much. That's the issue. I am rewriting Cold Origins and writing another song. And then of course we have some Sabina, Nicole. Okay, all right, Nicole.
Are these bots?
Some of them are bots. Hold
Okay.
on, let me get rid of these. Oh, bam.
Get y'all ass out of here.
That's what
I'm
I'm
telling
saying, bro. That's all right. They be writing these auto-generated paragraphs. Hold on, let me scroll down. Step Key, sorry, brother, I did not see you. Glad you in here, brother. Nice to meet you,
He's
man.
like 2 hours later.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anything else, Jeff?
What's next? What is the because like I said, God gives you images, visions, names. It's like, what is
Yeah.
the next project? What is, or is it a secret? Can we not know?
Nah,
or
you
do
can know. You can know.
Okay,
After
you
this,
hearing it first on Triple T.
You know, I'm definitely probably gonna chill for just a little bit. I'm definitely gonna be like dropping videos and stuff.
When
and,
we
like,
say a little bit, you talking about December?
honestly, you
Holiday
asking me that
season.
gives me like a lot of faith. That's good that people care.
Oh,
enough
yeah,
to continue
absolutely.
doing it.
Yeah, like every time,
Yeah.
every time my favorite artist comes out with an album, I'm like, all right, when's the next one?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
hope you
it's
know. Now that I've
Yeah.
officially met you, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be yapping all the fucking time.
that's great.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Like what? I keep telling motherfuckers, we
Yeah.
only go up.
That's
we
good.
only
We
go,
only go up.
Like I said, like I feel like I have to live a lot of life to like
feel
make
it.
these albums. Like I have to like live my truth to like rap
got
about it and like paint these pictures. But I will just say the next album that is coming is called The Training Arc. I feel like
Sounds so cool.
that speaks to a lot of like where I'm
This
going
guy
to
watch a
go.
whole bunch of animated
Yo,
content.
I'm an
All right,
anime head, bro.
I'm a Kage
bro.
Boshu no Jutsu this
man,
shit.
like,
It's done. I'm
It's
ready.
time, it's time,
About
bro.
to unlock that hockey, bro.
I'm
That
telling you, I'm
foresight.
going into deep training. The training arc is about to start pretty
That's gonna be-
soon.
you got me cheesing, bro. That's
yeah,
amazing.
man.
Bro,
And
about to
I'm
master
excited
the
for that.
chakras,
I'm
dog.
so excited for like the level. We've already been like the way that I do a lot of like my albums is like whether I'm like in the middle of like one before it or like I just finished one, I always start with just like sound. So like I just been listening to like a lot of different shit, the way that I want this album to sound 1st. That way I can start like, piecing together the ideas.
That's
and
what's
stuff.
up.
Smoke. See,
Yeah.
smoke. That's what I told you, brother. Before you start dropping, think about the sound, how you want it to
He
sound.
keeps doing too much.
Right. He and there's no shade to you, Smoke. Like I promise. But like one because we were just kind of looking over some of his beats that he was doing, and I was like, because there's a specific sound he's trying to get, but he's trying to get it through a sample. And I'm like, why don't you just make the sound up yourself?
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard, especially like when you're trying to be innovative and like you can hear it in your brain, but it's not like meshing
It's
well.
not coming out right,
Dude, like again, a lot of these songs that I've made, a lot of this like sound that I'm like starting to get into, we kind of call it like trap soul trap type of vibe. That's where kind of like
okay,
I've been living. it took so long to get there. I had to continuously throw shit out the wall and just like wait for kind of something to like hit me the right way, you know. But like that's the best part, like that kind of like time in the dark, like tinkering and like putting like the hardest stuff that you've ever thought of in your brain, throwing it on the track and be like, still didn't work. Those moments are where you're gonna like find what you need to. So like it might take forever, but like I promise you, keep working, you're going to get where you need to. I'm telling you, for sure.
Keep game, Smoke. Keep game, brother. And we're about an hour in.
You gotta ask him the question that we ask everybody, especially if it's his first time.
Oh wow.
There's one piece of advice you could leave our audience, the chat,
Smoke
anyone who's walking in, a similar path as you. What would that be?
Wow, one piece of advice.
Pun not intended.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good. It's such a good show.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I can definitely say is just like stay truthful to who you are. Like never change your real ideals, Like those are the things that are gonna like be there for you when nothing else is. Like how you perceive things, who you should be as a person. Like when everything else is gone, that is what you're left with. So like you have to like make sure that shit is strong. Like it's a strong foundation.
That's what's up.
Don't hold anything in. Like a lot of the times, again, like that was the main like source of this album, is like all the shit that I was holding in, and like I was hiding behind this mask that I felt like I kind of felt like I was gonna explode at some point. Like it got to a point where like the lid couldn't keep this shit contained. Like it was just bubbling over, and I kind of lashed out at people in those moments, and like it's because I was just so full of like shit. Like it was like so much. So don't hold anything in. Like don't be afraid to like express how you feel, even if it sounds insane. If you feel like nobody gonna understand it, there's always somebody who's going to like understand where you're coming from. And like that's just one main thing that I can
crash out on the beat, crash out over some music.
Find your outlet for sure. Like find the thing that you like, even if it's just for you. Like find that outlet, because like having all that stuff in is not good.
It's not conducive. It don't.
No, it doesn't help.
It hurts you, and it ends up hurting other people.
Yeah,
that's real.
That's crazy.
That's real. Bro, you've been mentioning anime all. Top 3. Honestly, no. What are you watching right now? What are we watching right now?
What he's watching, nobody's gonna watch.
I am watching One Piece religiously. I was a One Piece hater for the longest time.
You're hearing it first.
I was a One Piece hater.
He's
for the
delivered.
longest time.
You heard it first.
Listen. Naruto is probably still my favorite anime. Like nostalgia. Like that's
for sure.
That's my baby. I love Naruto.
Shippuden up to Pain, and then after that it was trash.
Bro, we was getting Naruto on burned bootleg DVDs from our downstairs neighbor.
Yeah.
Back in when we used to live out in Berkeley.
Before
like internet streaming.
Yeah.
Bro, we didn't know how he got these Naruto DVDs.
That's fire.
It was crazy because we were watching it like the American version.
Yeah. Then he's like, it's in Japanese. And that's when
we were like, we thought Naruto was American. We thought 90% of anime was American.
I mean, like the first place I saw Naruto like anime in general was definitely like Adult Swim, like late night.
Word.
Yeah, that was like
we saw it on Toonami, right? It was on like Cartoon Network.
That's Adult Swim.
Yeah,
it was Adult Swim.
Yeah, Toonami was before. After Toonami went, Adult Swim
came.
That's kind of the vibe of like this album and the training arc is kind of like that late night like Toonami vibe of like energy.
Samurai Champloo,
like that kind of like weird energy.
Oh, that's crazy.
So but like definitely Naruto is in there. Oh my god, only 3? Ah, damn.
That's fucked up, Joe.
All right, top five
is
I
a lot
can give him
easier.
a whole list.
Yeah, definitely Naruto. I'm trying to think of like my goats. Attack on Titan is in there for sure.
Okay, was Aaron justified?
Was Aaron just?
Everybody says yes.
Like everybody does say yes
because they were puppets.
Was Aaron?
They were
justified?
Puppets. Yeah, probably. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
Yeah, he probably was.
You feel me?
Villain arc.
Bro.
Like, I've never seen anybody crash out that bad, but yeah, he probably was justified. Some of the shit
that man went undercover for what? 5 years?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
But the conversation between him and Bertold was so lit. Like, oh my god, the tension I felt. I was like, that's amazing. And for him to crash out again.
Yeah, that's
great.
Man, amazing. Okay, so Naruto.
I gotta put Dragon Ball Z in there. Like that's low key the one that did start it all. Dragon
He
Ball
was.
Z is like
We wouldn't be here.
We woke up at 4 a.m. to watch
We
Dragon
wouldn't-
Ball.
What do you mean?
I gave Goku my energy for that spirit. I was there. I played like we sweat hours on them analog sticks on Budokai. Like
Budokai Tenkai
I was there. If it was smoke, we settled it in Budokai.
Budokai, yo.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, just straight spam.
Goku's been raging for 5 episodes.
This is Super
and I'm
Saiyan.
still with him.
Yeah,
Still with-
we
this is
sliding.
Super Saiyan 3, bro.
Slide for Krillin, bro. Yeah, like so much.
Krillin died for the 3rd time.
No, we loved it though.
The get back was so real though. Like
I know, right?
Absolutely,
I know, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like every time he died, he ascended to the next level.
it's okay, you died, and Goku became a Super Saiyan. Like,
Yeah.
it happened.
You're
way
the
it's supposed to
catalyst.
happen,
Yeah.
you know?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Krillin.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. One again, another of the big three. I love Bleach so
Yes.
much. I love Bleach, bro. Bleach
Yes.
is so
Manga.
good.
I'm so glad it came back, bro.
I read like the entirety of Bleach, and then I
Uh-huh.
finished 1,000-Year Blood War before the anime started, just so I could like know everything. That
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Because I loved it that much. I thought the
Yeah.
story was so good.
Yeah.
Bro was heartbroken when it went on hiatus.
Tell him
Yeah.
how many years.
What was it?
I was like, oh,
When did it go on
Bleach
hiatus? 2014.
is- They just kept that. They just kept bringing up. They just kept bringing up. Oh, Bleach is coming back. Bleach is coming back.
Yeah, I
Bleach-
remember.
Concept art.
I remember. And then that's why
talking about you,
I
bitch.
caught up, because I'm like, yeah, when it comes back, I want to watch. You
I
know?
got
So,
you.
like, I was
Oh,
so
that's
excited.
real.
I got you.
That's real. So we got
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
2 more. He said Attack on Titan, Bleach,
No,
Naruto.
Naruto, Attack on Titan, Bleach,
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I got
One more.
I got one more. I don't want to put anything new gen up there.
Yeah,
it's
you
so,
don't- yeah,
it's so early.
It's too early. It's too early to put anything. So we could exclude like, okay, special mentions. I'd probably say Dan Da Dan. I'd probably say
I'd definitely say Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu.
I didn't like. I read the manga too. Like I love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bro, I got my list.
The ending was so.
I don't like it.
It was so tough.
like it.
Ugh.
Yeah, it reminded me of the same. It gave me the same feeling.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gave me
we're
the
still gonna
same-
go watch the movie.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Why are we doing
We're
this?
still gonna go watch the
I
movie.
kind of
though.
like the ending of Demon Slayer a little bit more because like the story didn't fall apart as much.
I got you.
With JJK, that story was falling apart. All the character arcs were great, but like the story in itself just fell apart.
At
so
the end,
bad.
it was just like convoluted.
Hopefully they
Yeah.
fix it like they
Like-
did My Hero.
it was insane.
Who is actually who, and are we actually the same characters that
Yeah.
that we start? You know,
That fifth pick, maybe something like definitely old school, like Yu Yu Hakusho or like.
Ooh!
I
Goated.
love-
That's
I
in
love-
its
That's it.
own class.
We're good.
Oh, I
That's
love
in its
That's
own
it.
class.
We're good.
Goated.
No.
Absolutely.
You don't have
in
to
its
say
own
Rurouni.
class.
Say Rurouni
Don't say
Kenshin,
Rurouni
Inuyasha.
Kenshin, Inuyasha.
No, we're good.
I love them all. Again, like again.
You know how many times I watched that?
The late night like Adult Swim,
You
like
know,
like that is all the shit that we grew up on. I love all of that.
Yeah,
Fully
bro.
Cooley.
Oh,
Oh my
Stride.
god, dude!
That's
Oh
crying.
man.
Yeah.
What was it? Paranoia Agent.
You ever watch Blue Dragon?
Blue Dragon?
Bro, like that used to be my
man.
shit, bro.
I
Like,
love that.
fucking like
shit,
Zatch
bro.
Bell, like all the late night shit. Like I was there for. I'm telling you.
Zatch Bell.
Yeah. I was there for all of it.
Suck hair,
Yeah.
motherfucker. What the
I'm
hell?
telling you.
And then, did they ever finish it in Japan?
Yes, they did,
They
but
did.
not in America.
I don't think I've seen the ending though.
I never seen.
No,
the ending
none of us did.
Where he fought like anti-Zatch or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, right, and right now we're watching Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Yes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yes. I have been loving that as a watch. It is absolutely amazing.
You're gonna be satisfied with the end.
They had to redo it. Brotherhood
Yeah.
is the redo.
I've heard that. I've heard
Yeah.
that.
They had to redo it. Yeah.
What I'm reading right now, dude, probably my favorite thing that I'm reading. It is probably I can't wait for it to be animated. It's probably my favorite right now. Kagurabachi. If y'all have not read Kagurabachi,
What is that? Ooh, you gotta
Dude,
put me on.
it is imagine like Jujutsu Kaisen mixed with Demon Slayer. It is amazing. It started off as a meme, okay? It got announced in like Shonen Jump Weekly.
Oh,
Dude,
this look.
that is my shit. Okay, that is like, dude, Chihiro is the best MC right now. Okay, it started off as a
Damn.
joke. It got announced and people were like clowning it because JJK was on the down.
Oh.
So people were like, nah, like no chapter had been released. Kagurabachi, the best anime ever, better than One Piece, better than Naruto. It was a joke. They were trolling.
Yeah.
Okay. The first chapter came out. We was like, oh, this was really good. All right. The second chapter came out. It was still really good.
Okay.
We're on like chapter like 88. it has not had one bad chapter yet. I put that on everything that I love.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
has
we
not
definitely-
missed
all
it
right.
yet. Okay, Kagurabachi is my favorite manga.
All right, we
right
checking
now.
it out, bro.
Love Kagurabachi.
Okay, so we're starting with like 3 guys, right? 3.
You just start with Chihiro. I don't want to like spoil too much of
Okay,
the
okay,
story,
okay.
but how it goes is his father is a swordsmith, one of the greatest swordsmiths. All right, obviously how MCs always go. You know, his daddy did not survive.
Yeah, for sure, for
That's
sure.
how I went. But
Tired.
and then it starts as kind of a get back story. But
Uh-huh.
like as the like story progresses, there's so much more, and it's like enchanted blades, but there's also like sorcery elements in it.
Gotcha.
It is such a fun read. The panels are beautiful. I love
I
this
see.
manga.
They're
Okay.
these are
Yeah. They're insane. It's insane.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, power systems fire,
bet.
character designs fire. I love it. I love it all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Kagurabachi, pick that one up.
Thank you, sir. You know what always gets me every time I try to. There's even a meme on it where it's like, "Yeah, you should read Hunter x Hunter." Opens a chapter.
Yeah.
I ain't reading that.
That art is tough. That's a tough art to watch.
They like pictures.
They're like words.
Yeah.
They're like dialogue.
No, I'm saying
bro.
the people like pictures
Oh
more
yeah,
than they
yeah.
do the
I
words.
feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up a. Let me see.
Yeah, them Hunter x Hunter
Manga.
panels is
Yo,
not the
they
best.
are
Wow. That's wild.
diabolical, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's actually one.
It's right there.
Where?
Right next to the color.
This one?
Nope. No, I was gonna say.
This one? No, these are frames. No, I'm just trying to find you one where it's like, this is literally the meme. Meme. I'll just put meme. Bruh. What are you doing?
And listen. I love a lore dump as much as anybody else. Okay, I love a good chunk of lore. That's my favorite part
but
of
that's
One Piece.
wild.
You know,
Yeah.
when like we don't know anything, and then one episode is just explanation galore. You know, that is insane. That's insane.
Every single page, brother.
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's insane.
Every
That's
page is just straight dialogue.
I'll just read a book. You know,
I'll
just
read
I'll
the
just read a
fucking book,
Yeah.
and then just I forgot how the characters look. Let me turn to the cover. Okay, what?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's insane. No, but Hunter x Hunter, absolutely
Definitely a beautiful anime
Lo-
to watch.
Beautiful anime.
Yeah.
Just
I
could
love-
never finish it.
I'm
I didn't
still,
finish it either. It's okay.
Still trying to understand.
No, I finished it.
Oh.
He can't finish it.
Who, me?
The director.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's still ongoing. Yeah.
Yeah, because the manga keeps going the longest.
Yeah.
It's called hiatus x hiatus.
Yeah.
Because it went on hiatus when I was in the 8th grade. Yo.
And then it came back.
And then it came back when
then-
I was in college, my first year of college.
Yeah.
And then they finished the insect arc,
And
which
then
was
they
trash.
finished the they started the Gon recovery arc and
Yeah.
then the Dark Continent.
Yeah.
They were just assembling the team to go to the Dark Continent. Hiatus for 8 more years.
Insane.
Fuck that shit. We just watch that.
Hiatus for 8 more years. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like
Other anime that's really good.
Yeah.
Check out Overlord.
I've heard that's a good anime. I've heard that's a really good anime.
you like villains?
Yeah, of course. Overlord. Okay.
I never cheered an evil nigga on so much.
Yo.
Remember when they were supposed to release the movie in theaters? They backed out. They released it on Crunchyroll.
They released it on
3 hours.
right
3
because
hours?
it's a light novel,
Damn.
but they're doing it justice.
How many
though.
episodes is the actual show?
They're on
we're-
season
we're-
6.
Season
Oh, okay.
6.
Hell yeah.
20 episodes a season.
Bet.
But
We
it's
got
like
4 movies.
But it's like every 5 years you gotta wait because it's made by Mappa
Mappa.
The goats.
or is it Madhouse?
No, it's Mappa.
It's Mappa.
It's Mappa. The
Yeah,
goats.
but Mappa also does Villain Saga too.
Vinland Saga.
They do
too.
Vinland. They do JJK. Like,
JJK.
they got a lot of stuff over there.
So
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
them,
but
yeah.
dude, the way Ainz Olgown, greatest villain in
He is.
fiction,
I'ma have to
like
tap
this
in.
man,
Yeah.
is playing with their lives,
Yeah, I gotta tap
bro.
in, I gotta tap
Oh my
He's
goodness!
like, I'll let you do your plan,
Yeah,
but
go
at
ahead,
the
do
end,
everything you
it
need
means
to do.
nothing.
All your bro, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter because his ultimate plan incorporates every.
Everything.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I just can't.
He
I-
wanted them.
It's just so much. It's amazing, bro. I'll tweak just talking about JJ. I mean, Overlord.
Yeah.
But check Overlord out, man.
Bet,
It's super awesome, dude.
But I cannot wait for this next album.
Absolutely.
Yeah, training
man.
arc on the way.
Training arc.
I can't tell you when. It's gonna be a while.
Oh,
but
man.
Coming soon. TBA, y'all.
Villains
TBA.
Epilogue out now. Go stream it.
Villains
Apple Music,
Epilogue is
Spotify,
out,
YouTube,
guys.
it's everywhere, man.
Check it out. Left the
Yeah.
links in the description. If
Yes,
you're
sir,
watching
Steve.
live now, go ahead, check it out on
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? This is the zenith,
The Apex.
the apex, the denouement, the cream of the crop. Yes, sir. We love it. We love it.
I appreciate y'all, man. This has been amazing.
No, we're definitely bringing you guys back on.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Definitely.
Honestly, like again,
It's gonna be amazing.
You're gonna have to deal with us, man. We're
That's fine.
crazy.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love it. Oh, we love it,
Have
man.
you seen our imagination?
Oh, we love it, bro.
I'm gonna just remember back to this moment where we like, we love it, we love it, and then you're gonna be thinking like, they won't shut the
Damn.
fuck up. They still talking.
I said
Yes.
3-hour stream, bro. When you said you loved it.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Let's clip and ship it, boys.
After Papa Addy.
We just arguing about like hooks versus like any other fried
Yep.
chicken spot. You know, like that. Like that's us. Like that's
Bro,
us, bro.
That's up.
Oh, that's
And if you guys
fire.
start freestyle on live, bro,
Oh, we will definitely.
that'd be
awesome,
amazing.
dude.
We gotta get ready.
Yeah, we're
We gotta
gonna
get ready.
everything.
Yeah, it's gonna
that's
get
the
ready.
plan.
It's gonna get
We're
ready.
working
I can't
hard. We're getting better internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we won't even
Next month,
have
better
to
internet.
worry about the
Yeah.
rain or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
weather.
yeah.
It
Nothing.
could literally just pull up.
Yeah, that Florida
or
weather
hey,
is
we're
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And even if you guys can't make it, we are extending
Discord.
live
Hell
streams.
yeah.
We'll do live streams. We've interviewed other people from out of state
Yeah,
that
yeah,
live
yeah.
stream. So like even if you guys can't physically make it here, we can always have a community, have shit, you know, popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I love this, man. I want a community build. I wanna put everything out
Southwest
there.
Florida on the
I wanna
map.
put
Let's
Southwest
go.
Florida, yeah. Because if it's not,
We can travel everywhere, but this is home base.
This is home base.
I love that.
This is
Honestly.
home base. Yep. We'll be around the world. Got passports, but this is home base.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is where
Nobody
the magic-
doing it like that here. That's what I'm saying. So like,
Interviews. Yeah.
yeah.
They want to leave.
They- yeah.
They
It's
do
like-
want to leave.
Yeah.
I get wanting to leave, like to try to branch out, but like
Home is
I
where you
could never
make it.
forget where I'm. Like
Yeah.
I can never forget this
Right,
shit.
you
Like
feel me?
like so much time, so many days spent here like that. This,
Right,
this
I
is
know all
home.
the spots.
I'm telling you,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
And it's grown.
And
it's still growing.
You
Still growing.
see everything, and that's why,
Yeah.
like, I go to sleep happy.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm driving 75, and I see these news joints coming up.
Yeah.
The hotels.
Well,
they're-
even Lehigh, bro.
bro, Lehigh, like,
Yeah.
We
And
just found out we getting the Lowe's.
we're getting
I
so
love-
right across 82.
Where that
bro.
Chick-fil-A at? That's the real question.
Yeah!
Where Chick-fil-A at?
We don't got Chick-fil-A.
No, they
Hell no.
we still win Panda Express and Chick-fil-A.
Man, I'm trying to tell
How
you.
we get a Chipotle before a Chick-fil-A?
But see,
dog?
they was asking for the Chipotle bad, bro. They was like they was begging.
They
for the
really
Chipotle,
was.
though.
Nah,
Yeah.
real shit.
I'm
That's
saying
real
like
shit.
right over there, they got the Starbucks and the Chipotle.
Yep.
The Chick-fil-A is coming. I can feel it.
Yeah,
It's
uh-huh.
coming. It's coming for sure.
My chicken arms are.
That's when the
it's
hoes
fiending.
go. That's when the hoes go. Chick-fil-a, Starbucks. It's the trifecta.
Yeah.
Tell you,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? But
telling you.
no, we love it. We love it. I'm excited.
Let's make
we
magic
got
happen.
we got a what's it called? Skyplex
Yeah.
about to happen, bro. I already read like the 300-page document, everything, the lead plan 2025. We're getting everything. bro.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. We're getting community hubs, clubs, 280-room hotels.
It's like a love hate for me because I've been here my whole life.
and you don't want the energy.
Man,
the
I be seeing
atmosphere.
like
I
all the
feel it.
trees and shit get cut down. I be so
Get
sad.
shot
I be
the
so
fuck
sad. I be
down.
like, damn, like
Yeah.
like these, especially like with hurricanes too. But like they was already having to go after that. But like I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like the way like Fort Myers and Lehigh has changed over the years is insane. It really.
And
is
even
crazy.
in the past 5, it's just like
yeah,
the pandemic just turned the switch on.
I'm telling you.
You know, everyone's coming from Miami, people coming from up north.
Yeah.
You know, people moving inland from the beach.
Yeah,
but
I meet a lot of people every day, and I'm always like, "Where are you from?" And it's not
Right.
Fort Myers. I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Right.
And then when you tell them you're an OG, you're like, you're originally
You're from here,
Bro, they don't even
Yeah.
be from the country. They like
Yeah.
German people.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
just
we
like,
getting foreigners.
like we get
out
so
here,
many
bro.
people now. It's
we getting
crazy.
foreigners.
I'm like, how did you even hear about Fort Myers?
Exactly.
We're
Southwest Florida
we're
too.
a dot sometimes. Like it looks like we're a dot. Like how
Yeah.
did you even hear about us, bro?
We be getting Ukrainians. I be seeing Ukrainian
Yes,
flags
bro.
out here. Like
Mm-hmm.
we got nah. But here's the thing though, it's all new.
It is.
It's
all
all
new,
young.
yeah.
We're getting rid of that old energy.
It's
The
necessary.
dead weight.
It's
You know what I'm
necessary.
saying? All the old mindset. That old mindset that was permeating out here. The shit that didn't want to let nothing change.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? Like now new people come here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the first
And they're
time.
asking
Yeah.
for it. They're like, "Where's like the crowds? Like,
Where
what, like,
Yeah.
what is there
is
to do?" And like that's
Thank
you.
that's again like where
So they're
these-
building everything so you can do
Yes,
something.
and that's where these opportunities are coming from. Like
Yeah.
now we need to throw more shows.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, for
now
sure.
we need to do
Exactly.
this stuff.
We got to be the first one out here.
Of course.
Like
Yeah,
we got to be the
yeah.
first. You know what I'm saying? That's an opportunity to be the first everywhere out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The moment when these things come up, it's like, yeah, he's OG here.
He been here.
He been
Yeah,
here.
I got steak.
You see what I'm saying? He been here.
That's what's up.
you know.
Let's
But
make magic happen, sir.
I'm excited, brother.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much,
Man, thank
brother.
y'all, man. I appreciate
thank you.
Love,
I appreciate the
Seriously,
opportunity.
Seriously, much love, brother.
Yeah, man, all love,
and
man.
and I'm excited for the future.
We'll bring all you guys back. I can't wait.
definitely
Yeah, that's
coming
gonna
back.
be a vibe.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
gonna be
said,
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. And we know there's gonna be more followers, more people in the chat.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
people tuning in. But without further ado, Jeff, take us home.
Guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, One Word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. You have a good night, weekend, evening, and day, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You might get a surprise Triple T play from me or Baldhead
Yep.
over the weekend. So just be on
I gotta
the
find the
lookout.
game.
Fire.
Yeah, I gotta finish BioShock.
Yeah.
The DLC.
Yep,
It's
yep,
spooky
yep.
work. I'm in a hard part where it's like I have to survive. It's like you got to survive 60 seconds,
Yeah.
and I can't because I only have like one bullet, and the
Yeah.
checkpoint starts me off with one bullet and no
Yeah.
health.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't want to restart the whole mission.
Mission.
crazy.
You
Just
probably
to,
restart
you know
the
what I'm
whole
saying?
mission.
I probably might have to.
All right.
Spooky work.
Yeah. But
But guys,
have a good night.
y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Check out Apex's new album. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Links in the description. Villains Epilogue.
Yeah.
We will see you. Y'all take it easy. Much love. Bye bye.
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you back, it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. That was
They were my best friends. Growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you back, it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. That was
They were my best friends.